I'm against Soviet-style command and control of our oil economy. I don't like the dairy cartel either, but at least the dairy cartel does what it says it will do. It bans competitors to the cartel, both foreign and domestic. But Rachel Notley just banned her own Alberta oil companies. She didn't ban foreigners. She literally is punishing only Canadians and rewarding Americans and Saudis. And what is so gross is that Canada's so-called conservative politicians are supporting this. What is going on? Jason Kenney, the leader of the United Conservative Party, says he supports this. What on earth is going on? It's pretty obvious what's going on. He will say or do anything to avoid media criticism until his election. He is terrified of the media. I've known Jason for 20 years, more even. We both lived in Edmonton when we were both in our 20s. We were part of the snack pack, as we called ourselves in the Reform Party days. Remember, he used to be the head of the Taxpayers Association. He would be apoplectic, the 1990s era, Jason Kenney. He would be apoplectic at the idea of nationalizing the economy, especially done by true radical NDPers. But he won't say that now. Just a reminder, this is an NDP MLA named Rod Loyola. He and Jason Kenney together support Rachel Notley's command and control. Look at this.
Long live Hugo Chavez. Long live the values that he stood for. Compañero Presidente Hugo Chavez.
That really is Rod Loyola, and he really is a Rachel Notley MLA, and he really did have a celebration of Hugo Chavez, and Rachel Notley really just did command Alberta oilmen and only Albertans not to produce oil. Do you think that'll make foreign investors more or less likely to pour billions of dollars into Alberta's oil patch? Do you think that'll make it more or less likely that companies will move either just across the border to Saskatchewan, in the case of conventional oil or fracking, or just to the United States? Look at this graph here. This is from the U.S. Department of Energy, and it is up to date. You can see that line, that's U.S. oil production. As you can see, it grew because of the advent of fracking, started to really grow around 2012. That's fracking. But then, under Barack Obama, it started heading down, didn't it? Look at that, 2015, 2016. But when Trump took over 2016, 2017, he really fired the starter pistol. He approved pipelines. Do you remember that? He approved the Dakota Access Pipeline, and they built it within a few months. And he approved drilling in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, and he approved the U.S. shipping oil overseas that used to be banned. So in just 1 year, American oil production is up 21%. By far the biggest producer in the world, more than Russia, more than Saudi Arabia. And it's just getting going. Oil analysts predict that the United States will be a net energy exporter in 5 years. That includes natural gas, coal, pipelines, fracking, whatever. They're just going full tilt down there. And we just passed a law banning oil production in Alberta, but only in Alberta. We're not banning oil imports. We're doing a favor for our competitors, our rivals, and in the case of Saudi Arabia, our enemies. And Jason Kenney went along with that, and Andrew Scheer, well, I really don't even know what he said. Here's a tweet he did. Premier Rachel Notley's drastic and extraordinary announcement this evening lies squarely at the feet of Justin Trudeau, my statement. Okay, well, let's take a look at that statement. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but here's the gist of it. The situation in Alberta's energy sector has become a national economic crisis. A severe lack of pipeline capacity, a direct result of Justin Trudeau's failures on several major pipeline projects, has led to a sharp decline in the value of Alberta's resource that is threatening tens of thousands of jobs. I'll read just a little bit more. This has forced Alberta to take matters into its own hands. Premier Rachel Notley's drastic and extraordinary announcement this evening lies squarely at the feet of Justin Trudeau. It goes on like this for a while, but he never actually says if he's for it or against it. He just never actually says. That's an excerpt from my daily TV show, The Ezra Levant Show. Normally it's behind a paywall, but I thought you'd like this video, so we put it on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to watch the daily show every day, including always 2 interviews a day, and I read my hate mail, just click on this screen and become a premium member.